Aloha and welcome to the PUNAtic Black Metal Podcast, all of October. I am your master of ceremonies, and here with me we have
Right,
Rupp.
right.
Can you close the door? So
Yeah.
right.
The cops want to get in here, have to kick it the fuck in. You hear us, pigs?
Hey, Rupp's here in person again.
That's right.
Hand claps, everybody. Thank you, thank you. I know everybody in their car started clapping their hands, almost killed themselves.
Swerving, hitting kids, whatever, man. But it was worth it for us not to hear apply.
And tonight we are going to be covering some my podcast, I talk about shit in the Pacific, anything that has any relevance in the Pacific. So we're talking about USBM, US black metal, not US bowel movement. Like I every time I've heard BM,
What?
I keep hearing bowel movement.
I'm going home. What the fuck you bring me up here for? Hey, speaking of bowel movements, I wanted to say this as soon as he said shit's loophole. I literally farted and shit all over the bed this morning.
Oh,
It's horrific, dude. Just woke up. Twilight, sun was there, and I just leaned on my side and farted. And it, like, I've shit farted before, and it was like, like a dollop.
mhm.
This was like a monkey took a handful of shit and just threw it on. I started screaming. I tried to catch her. I could with my hand. She went all over the place. I started screaming at Marty. I was like, "Hey, fucking shit!" She thought one of the dogs pissed on the bed. I was like, "No, me! I fucking shit the bed. Give me a fucking towel." And I went from like it usually takes me like 2 hours to wake up every morning. Well, I was so wide awake, like 0 to 90 all morning, like both of us. Like it's like we just woke up and did lines of coke. We're like, all right, start the fucking day. Like,
All that adrenaline got you going.
Screaming.
Like, oh shit, I shit the bed.
God, fuck, shit.
Clean it up before it gets worse.
Yeah, it was horrific. And that's a great thing about having a wife. You're just like, all right, well, good luck with that. Just throw that in the washer.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. I haven't done it in years. And she's like, I've never done that. I was like, really? I'm like, I've done it 3 or 4 times, but this is by far the worst. Like,
I've only done it when I've taken laxatives for some reason. And it's always like, okay, I need to fuck. Oops.
my horrific diet is a laxative. Just eating 4 cheese pizzas all day.
Well, that will do something to your stomach.
Mm-hmm. If it wasn't for her, I literally would not have had a single vegetable for the past like 15 years. I'm sorry, dude, I would be dead if it wasn't for my wife.
I mean, you count potatoes as vegetables and maybe some ketchup. No, that's a fruit. All right, back to the topic. U.S. black metal started. Most people agree. There's bands before that you can consider thrash.
Oh,
like,
here in America?
Yeah, yeah. Here in America.
When they came across the pond with it.
Yeah. But the first black metal band started on Oahu.
No fucking way.
True. Fucking Vaughn started on Oahu, considered 100% definitely the first black metal band. There are contenders before it who you could kind of say, but without argument, they are black metal.
They cut an album.
Yeah. Well, they cut a demo.
Yeah, well, that counts. Yeah.
They cut a demo.
They play live shows?
Now they kind of do. They reformed and then
they play black metal live shows.
Yeah.
Okay, that don't count.
Yeah. Band called Vaughn.
Vaughn. VON?
Yep, VON.
Like easy to remember.
And they are without a doubt the black metal. Like the other ones you could argue, well, that's thrash metal, well, that's heavy metal.
Speed metal.
This is without a doubt, you cannot argue 100% black metal. Started on Oahu, moved to San Francisco, and broke up, and then reformed.
Goddamn San Francisco.
We're gonna have a few bands here from San Francisco, and they're actually quite like you can form your own opinions. You don't really know much about fucking West Coast black metal, do you? You're more Scandinavian stuff, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so this is a whole new journey for you.
A whole new world.
And looking up this shit, I've got opinions, man. But let's listen to Vaughn.
Yeah.
This is again, without a doubt, the first black metal band in America, in Hawaii. So, fuck you, we're the first.
Yeah. And if you have facts to prove us otherwise, shut the hell up and shove them up your ass. That's what we think about facts.
This is Vaughn with Satanic Blood.
For all you crazy cats and kittens, this is Satanic Blood by Rupp.
And that was Vaughn with Satanic Blood off the demo Satanic Blood. Well, re-recording of the demo Satanic Blood. And they were definitely the first.
That's it, yeah.
Uh,
I can't think of an early American metal, black metal. I can think of 1,000 that came like the 2000s, but I can't think of like an 80s, 90s one.
and that's 92, 91. Actually, no, 80, 89, 90, 1990. And I think they broke up in 91.
There was some weirdo shit we had in the South, but I don't think it because of like I Hate God and Acid
Oh,
Bath.
yes,
But I would consider that
that's
black
sludge
metal.
metal.
Yes. That's like everything that's like on the Gummo soundtrack.
Yeah.
That
And
shit, like Mortician, I would consider that like black.
the South has their own black. Well, Appalachia has their own black metal scene.
Yeah.
Although USBM has been characterized mostly by the bands that came uh, after after the Scandinavian scene
Yeah.
and really wanted to up the I don't know the crazy weird shit like a lot of them like draw inspiration from like their local place. That's why you have like Cascadian black metal, Rocky Mountain black metal, and Appalachian black metal. All rural places where everybody connects to the environment around them and the politics and then the people around them, all kind of coalesce into certain kinds of sounds and ideas coming together. Uh,
Sons of the Soul.
yeah. uh, but I'm limiting myself to the West Coast, and the West Coast is really dominated by this one band who every every fucking West Coast band is like has heard of them, has like taken influence from them.
Primus.
No, no, I'm talking about black metal. But yeah, I think
Primus.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who take a lot of inspiration from Primus. Primus is great.
I love Primus.
But as far as black metal in the U.S., this is probably the most influential album among the West Coast. This is a weekling.
A weakling, like I'm like a small child's a weakling.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, a weekling from San Francisco, and
that's a cool name.
Their album "Dead as Dreams." But
I'd give it I'd give it like a pretty good rating for the hot chick T-shirt.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be doing the hot chick T-shirt thing, all continuing with the black
but
metal thing.
Can you understand any of that?
No, and that's the thing too with the black metal. I don't get the completely unlegible.
Like this is one of the few times I could show you the album art.
It is something about the black metal thing. We should just say that, but yeah, the names will always be like it looks like blood just dripping down on a murder scene. But and they pride themselves on making like completely illegible. I can't read any of them. I can't even tell what they're saying when I listen to the music. You just gotta listen up the lyrics.
Once I look up the lyrics, I kind of get an ear for it,
I saw one advertisement all summer on Facebook on one of the metal things I was following, and they did a tour, and they had all the metal bands because it will be hilarious. There'll be 30 names like this. It's only one is completely illegible. And this one flyer, actually in small print, put the actual names of the band. I only saw one flyer did it, but they actually like in small they'd like the real name, like so you could read it. And I was like, "You're a genius." But yeah, it's so if you're trying to look at a metal, you just got to know it's a symbol. You have to know to be.
Yeah, you got to know the symbol. And I kind of do like this symbol. You kind of make out the W, but it kind of looks like a Cthulhu man in the middle here, which that's recognizable.
I can't recognize a single thing on that. It's more circular.
And this is the album like title, and you could kind of like "Dead as Dreams," but it's like it's. You gotta squint your eyes and kind of cross them for a second.
2010 high school dreams. Literally, that's what I think it would said. I'd be like, yeah, 2010 high school dreams. I don't know.
But otherwise, this album art is fucking cool.
Yeah, that's the same for a hot chick T-shirt. And remember, anyone asks you name a song, tell them just cut the hell, kick him in the balls if anyone ever says that to you.
It's like a static T-shirt, which I imagine would like honestly look great all around with this face coming at it, where I guess your breasts would be, and
yeah, but we don't look at that because we're gentlemen.
No, it's the face that's drawing. I was like, what the hell is that?
It's very ghostly and creepy. It's a great album cover. One of the best I've ever seen, and it's got a good color. It's not just white and black. It's like a pink kind of. So I don't know. You guys can see it.
Well, here, let's give it a listen. Give this San Francisco.
Sorry, I'm trying not to creak my chair too.
Probably one of the most influential bands in America. Oh, by the way, if you're gonna smoke, roll something now. This is a 10-minute song, and the songs from here on out are gonna be a journey. Let's just say.
Okay, this might be a two-parter for some of y'all. Yeah, if you got it, whatever, roll a joint, cut a Freon hose, and huff that on the air conditioner. Whatever you do, you. That's what we're trying to say.
All right. Again, this is "Cut Their Grain and Place Fire Therein" by Weakling off the 1998 album "Dead as Dreams."
Mm.
and that was cut their grain and place their fire therein by weakling.
Boom.
That was fucking cool. That was
Take that, motherfuckers.
I mean you could place that against any of the Scandinavian bands, you know. That's cool, right?
Dude, that makes Nicki Minaj look like a pile of shit, dude. I mean, if you would rather listen to Cardi B than that, you are fucked in the head. I'm sorry. Sorry. That is awesome. That is so fucking sick, dude.
Yeah, you're saying the guy sounds like he's like
I was
trapped.
actually listening to Cardi B yesterday.
Really?
Yada 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 yada.
Oh
Yada.
God.
I like some pop music. Oh, I'm a fake. I'm a poser.
No, you can listen to whatever fucking
I
music
listen to
you want,
everything, dude.
man.
But this is better than Cardi B.
But you were saying it sounds like someone's screaming at the like bottom of a like trapped in a
Oh
what?
well, yeah. It sounds like someone you're like walking through a dark forest and you hear like I loved his screaming because it was just so like horrifying. It was like you walk up to a well and you're like someone screaming in the bottom of it, and then you realize there isn't anyone in the well, and you're just insane. You've been in a psych ward for 9 years.
I keep picturing this. I know it's probably shit and people I would have liked, but I keep picturing like the weakest kid in school, the nerdiest fucking kid with the glasses and the pimples, like going up a talent show
Yeah.
and then busting this shit out. And
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, when I was a kid at our talent show, there's this chubby kid, man. He played Jimi Hendrix at the talent show, and then played this shit with his teeth. Dude, the fucking audience, all of high school lost it. Hopefully, got laid that night. It was like that, just a different song.
I don't actually think that's what the band that happened with the band, um, but that's what I imagine.
I'm sure.
Uh, but
Hopefully, they
yeah,
all met in a psych ward and shit.
the
They probably
fucking
used to live in a dumpster underneath a bridge and just like
yeah, the screamer sounds like he is definitely the singer.
they probably worked in software or something.
It sounds like he's being tortured for some rich guy's amusement.
Yeah, like they got him in one of those, eyes wide shut kind of shit. I don't know what rich people actually do.
I don't know. I'm not rich.
Exactly. We only can only guess.
Yeah,
You think living in Hawaii, we would know all sorts of rich people, but we don't. Like rich people literally like, go to resorts and want to like associate
yeah,
with.
we're kind of like set off on our own side.
Mm-hmm.
So what? Talk more about Weekly, I guess. Band.
That last song was fucking amazing. I
Yeah.
love the ever living shit out of it. I'm gonna go home and listen to a lot of it. I was telling it's my new favorite song we've listened to since Witch Piss. I Am a Slug. He got dethroned. Witch Piss. I got a new favorite. So I'm gonna go home and listen to this fucking entire album. Probably fucking send a bunch of money. Hopefully, hopefully, just more people hear about this band, man. Let's fucking get some money, some ducats for these motherfuckers.
Well, a lot of people have heard this band. Again, this is probably the most influential band on the West Coast.
Or just the East Coast,
I don't know. I'm not talking about the East Coast.
the East Coast. Well, no, they get some fans out there.
Well, yeah.
Some fucking
For U.S. black metal, there everybody knows this band if they know U.S. black metal, and now you do.
no, I do.
Oh, because it is like hugely influential, and it's not quite like Norwegian. It's really experimental for black metal, honestly. This the yelping, I'd call it. The many different key changes.
I like you to use a technical term. All right, yeah, key change, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it is cool. Like it was a journey. The fucking yep atmosphere. The West Coast really dug that shit, and so the next big ones really pumped up the atmosphere and really took from like the environment around them in the Northwest.
That's an depressing ass place. I don't fucking. I'll make you want to write some black metal.
And they're like really focus on the environment around them and just atmospheric. They're called they labeled themselves Cascadian black metal. People would call them green metal or not real metal because it's not about hate or about like it doesn't quite sound like traditional black metal. It's long, it's atmosphere. It's this. I would pick a shorter song, but I'd be doing you a disservice. All right, I picked probably what I think is their best song, but it's an 18-minute song.
Pretty sick. I
That
can't imagine playing that live.
we're gonna watch them live. I have
Nice.
that video. Good thing about having you in person is I have that video loaded up. There you go. Wolves in the throne room. That's who we're talking about next.
Nice. Oh, it shows a bunch of footage of the whole rainforest.
But here, let me show you the album cover first before.
And ranking on the hot t-shirt.
Yeah.
Hot chick t-shirt scale. Oh yeah. Way up there on the hot chick t-shirt. Yeah, that would definitely be a A+.
I don't know what
chick.
this is. This is Two Rivers album, Two Hunters album cover, by the way, which is their second album. But okay, I think that's the black metal guy and some vines.
Yeah, it's probably just literally in the rain.
And it's holding something here.
They got rainforest up there. They get so much rain and shit up there. Like the whole rainforest and shit. So it almost feels like this, just a little cooler. But yeah, it was probably one of those giant ass fucking trees covered in moss and shit.
But the black metal community hates them. Like no, not the black metal elitists hate them.
Those guys, huh?
Yes, and they hate the next few bands. Actually, they hate all of this for some reason. And honestly, when it comes to the next, well, at least this one and a few others, I kind of agree. Honestly, I feel like they're up their own ass.
This isn't bad. It's like we're about to listen to 18-minute song. You're like, I don't like this.
It's their best song. I love this song. But listening to them.
All right, we're going into this.
All right, yeah, we're gonna go into this. All right.
We'll let y'all let y'all decide. Tune in.
This is I Will Lay Down My Bones Among the Rocks and Stones by Wolves in the Throne Room off their 2007 album Two Hunters. And that was Wolves in the Throne Room. I will lay my bones among the rocks and stones off the album Two Hunters, released 2007.
2007, you were murdering.
Yes.
I was living in Seattle. I moved across the country.
Hmm.
I was living in some hotel. I was living in a hotel, and one of the dudes, I'm gonna be going to his fucking wedding, fucking it like this week. We used to live in a hotel together, and we've been friends for like 20 something years now.
This band is from Seattle. They're from Olympia.
Oh yeah,
Not Seattle, Washington.
yeah, yeah,
Olympia.
yeah. No, no, Olympia, that's the capital. It's a little college town. It's where Evergreen is.
Really? That's the capital?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought, okay.
yep.
So what do you think of that?
It was all right. I liked it. It was pretty good. I mean, it was a long ass song. It's fucking. You could play that and fucking imagine Hana Ho and that. Jesus, Hana Ho's Hawaiian for playing again. So, yeah, that'd be. But it was pretty good. It did. It was like experimental metal though, because it did. It had. I've never heard a pick scrape. I distinctly heard two pick scrapes like, and uh, but it didn't do any of that other metal shit that was super popular at the time, like the chugga chugga and the sweet picking. So I would say it was black metal, more black metal than it had some synths in there too.
More black metal than Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, yeah.
uh, but yeah, no, the drummer was fucking awesome. I fucking loved the drummer there. Vocalist was on point. Everybody was on point. It was a good band. You know, I watched a few interviews of them, and they like to, go on tour and drink wine wherever they go. They talk about the environment wherever they go, and uh, they're pretty boring, honestly.
Oh, in interviews?
Yeah, like,
Oh,
and interviews, from what I tell from them, they're like, you know, um, hipsters.
like
Uh,
they have like a unicycle, like a curly mustache and shit.
no.
Dude, hipsters were huge. I can see that. Olympia was known as a hipster town even back then.
Hmm. No,
Yeah,
but like going to places, drinking the wine, and not being like, oh, I'm not gonna drink a beer or anything. I'm gonna sip wine, and we're not gonna talk about hate or death or anything. We're gonna,
winos.
yeah, and, uh, and they seem honestly great instrumentals. The band is great. I don't know. Again, I just feel like them themselves are kind of up their own ass. Uh, I don't like Varg because he's a racist asshole and a guy I want to fight. Them, I like you. I just think you're up your own ass.
That's fair. I mean, I mean, he's allowed to have an opinion about us. He probably thinks we're retarded. So, I mean, I'm sure if he listened to us, he'd be like, yeah, I don't think that much about you either. It's like, that's fair. Like,
That's fair.
yeah.
All right, so that was what they like to call atmospheric black metal, or Cascadian black metal. Would you agree that it needs another, like, fucking label?
No,
No?
no, because you can go crazy all day with the labels.
Yeah. I mean, you can, and people
It
do.
seems too, because the labels come years later.
Well, no, most people weren't calling them black metal because they do all those like things that aren't black metal, like you said.
I was
But
watching something about Black Flag, and he was like, we didn't even call it punk back then. You know what I'm saying? It's like years late, like you do something, and then years later, guys are like, "Oh, that's the yada yada." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even usually the guys that come up with it don't even. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like the band comes
yeah,
up with the term. It's usually like someone comes up with it, like flower punk or something, it just like sticks. So they're like, "Oh, I guess we're called flower punk." Like, you know what I'm saying? It seems like more like we were literally just talking about this while the song was playing about screamo. Like when we were in high school, screamo just meant a band that screamed, and then later on they took that term to mean like emo. But when we were in high school, screamo meant like
mm,
acid bath and shit.
yeah, because they screamed.
Yeah, and then
Like we
later
would have called
on,
black metal screamo. It would have been like really ignorant of us, but it would have been true.
and like back then, heavy metal was Black Sabbath, and then this shit you called
Just
like death metal.
Yeah.
This was death metal, which no one uses that term anymore. But I remember as a kid, if you wanted to hear something crazy heavy like this, you're like, yeah, death metal. And then some people said black metal, but it's weird just kind of how it's like concrete. When it first starts, it's like, and then like 20 years later, it's like in stone, like this is this and this is that.
Hmm. But would you agree that they used a lot of techniques that aren't black metal?
Definitely the pick straight, but
Yeah.
they had a lot of elements that were the screaming, the voice, the droning, but they were like the synthesizers, like oh, because it wasn't like how Burzum does it, like creepy, just like hitting a
Yeah.
tone. They were like doing it in that like whoa, like that what do they call that metal? Orchestra metal.
Symphonic metal.
Yes, that real fucking
I
like
love that shit.
that shit's
When
pretty.
done right.
Yeah, they can get you in the mood.
When done bad, it's not bad when done bad. It's just not good.
It's some of that stuff. They're what's this saying? They're trying to fit 10 pounds of shit in a 5 pound bag.
Mm.
You just got too much going on.
Did
And
this
it
have
kind
too
of
much going on? It is 18 minutes, but you gotta admit, it was a journey through the song.
it was all right. I dug it. I'd go to a show if I was in the area.
Would you share a glass of wine with them?
Yeah, I think so.
I would too, honestly. You know, I don't drink that much beer or alcohol, honestly. Like I drink now with friends, but that's about it. So I'm not too mad that they don't drink beer all the fucking time.
Yeah, that's not like I'm not gonna hate someone because they're not alcoholic.
He's like, it's not the black metal. They're not Satanists. They don't hate everything. They like the environment. They like something.
Yeah, it sounds like a very Olympian event. It really does.
It does. All right. Well, I need to move on. We need to.
Mm-hmm.
This band is cool. I like them. Again, them being up their own ass to disqualify them for me not liking them.
What do they say that make you think they're up their own ass?
Just in the way they carry themselves.
What interview did you see?
One where he's drinking wine the whole fucking time.
They're just being like,
Yeah.
just making fun of poor people with like,
No, he's not making fun of poor people. He's like, yeah, we in the Northwest kind of have like our own philosophy on things. We think like more about the environment and stuff.
oh, that is pretty annoying. Yeah, okay, that's kind of understanding now. All right, that is kind of understanding.
They're not hippies, but they're really hippie adjacent, enough to annoy me. Their sound influenced a shit ton. Their big atmospheric fucking sound. And the next band I'm gonna talk about brought their sound to even bigger heights, like fucking cosmic heights. Like talking about like space, like black holes destroying worlds and shit kind of black metal.
Yeah,
I fucking grown to love this subgenre, cosmic black metal, which really just boosts the atmosphere and kind of boosts the I don't know, the heaviness. It's just like oppressing, uh, but still like grand and atmospheric, well, beyond atmospheric. It's next band is called Mare Cognitum from Oregon or California. I think it's their Oregon.
Oregon,
Yeah, West Coast, that's for sure.
the best coast.
Some people say. I think the East Coast of the Big Island is the best coast, but we all have our own.
All right, let's get in this shit.
All right, here is a cosmic black metal band, probably the most influential cosmic black metal band, Mira Cognitum, with their second album, Phobos Monolith and Tropic Hallucinations. That was Mare Cognitum with Entropic Hallucinations by off the album Phobos Monolith. Some
Mouthful, man.
fucking awesome, mind blowing fucking black metal, fucking cosmic black metal. What'd you think of that?
I tell you, it's pretty fucking good.
Yeah. It was a one-man band, which means, one guy, guitar, and a drum machine, programmed drums. Um, which is still fucking awesome. Like you gotta program those drums.
But yeah, it takes a lot to program drums because it fucking. It, I always talk shit about DJs, and then I try to do that shit, and that shit is hard as fuck. Like you have to know your shit to program that shit, dude. It really does. Like it almost have to be. Before I tried it, I thought being a DJ it was super easy. Same with acting. Oh god, I found that is hard. But yeah, you have to know like the in and out of different instruments to program that shit. Like when I try to program my drum beats, they sound like shit, dude, because I don't have a good ear for drums.
Mm-hmm.
But those guys that program the shit, like the guys behind the scenes that actually make all the music for Nicki Minaj and like Cardi B, those guys are really talented. It's a team to make something like that. Anyways, enough about Cardi B. Whereas a guy like this is doing everything.
Yeah.
Like, that's my point. This is a one man doing all of this, and that you should respect that as one dude doing all this.
What do you think of the album cover?
I think it's all right. I think it's more of like an airbrush thing. Shits was saying it's great for a hot chick T-shirt. I'd put a B minus made for a hot chick T-shirt.
Yeah, let me show you some of their other album covers. This is great, but it's not like all of it. I'll show you.
It would look good slapped on the side of a minivan, airbrushed on. But here again, he probably made that. Like, again, like he probably made that artwork too.
That's
okay.
cool
Well,
as
that
fuck.
one I do like a lot more. This album cover.
That's one of them.
Oh, that one's amazing.
Yeah,
that one's fucking amazing. That one's a hot chick T-shirt A plus.
Yeah, that's one of the sea which has become known. That's honestly the first album or EP. Or
All right, so if you're a hot chick or a lovely dude, and you want to get the sea which has become known, you want to get that on a T-shirt.
So what do you think of the label Cosmic Metal?
Is all this about Cosmic Metal?
Well, this guy's labeled Cosmic Metal, one of the pioneers.
I think Cosmic Black Metal is pretty fucking good.
All right. Next band I have has taken like the atmosphere, has really pushed the boundaries of what black metal even is. I would say it's a kind of a mixture of indie rock, post metal. It's but I'm sure you've seen this fucking cover everywhere.
Hot chick T-shirt.
Oh, I'm sure it's a hot chick T-shirt. Also, basic chick T-shirt too.
Basic bitch T-shirt.
Yeah,
it's like a T-shirt I could rock.
That's not what I'm looking for. That's a cool T-shirt. That's not what I'm looking for. Have you seen this cover before?
Yeah.
Where have you seen it?
I think I've seen it before.
I'm sure you've seen it before.
I don't know where. It's just around. Probably my playlist.
Yeah, it was on Apple ads everywhere.
Oh, was it?
Yes. Apple. Someone in Apple really loves this band.
Oh shit.
Because in their big advertising campaign, they had a list of bands, and this album was among it.
Oh, okay.
This is a San Francisco band. Who, yeah, they have really pushed the boundaries of what black metal is, and honestly, as far as experimentation and songwriting, they're pretty good. But I think they're even more up their own ass than Wolves in the Throne Room. I don't know how to describe it. They don't, I guess they don't fit the metal aesthetic. They don't sound metal in a lot of ways. They sound like indie rock or some sort of weird hipster nonsense.
So you don't. You're like, I don't even know this shit's black metal.
Well, it's black metal, but the genre they call it is black gaze.
Like shoegaze.
Yeah, it's
Or
shoegaze and black metal, but it's not really that either. It's shoegaze, post metal. It's a weird mixture of all kinds of genres.
I like shoegaze.
But it's like is like the biggest black metal with quotes band to ever like make it into the mainstream out of San Francisco here.
Oh, San Francisco.
hmm And well here this is Deaf Heaven with their album Sunbather. The song Sunbather.
Oh, deaf like you can't hear. I thought it was like death like you're dead.
That was Death Heaven with Sunbather off their album Sunbather.
That sucked. I fucking hated every second of that. I fucking honestly did. That was the first song we played in a while where it was 10 minutes long and I wish it ended 12 minutes ago. That sucked.
That's the most popular black metal in America. Are
Oh,
you saying millions of people?
that's
wrong?
exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying millions of you are fucking wrong. That's not black metal. That was suburban. It was Weezer with a dash of, oh, I hated everything about that. I hated it.
Uh,
Maybe you guys out there loved it, but I personally, holy God.
I didn't hate it.
You didn't hate it. No,
No, I didn't hate it. I mean, they're way up more up their own ass than even fucking Wolves in the Throne Room. Just like so far up there.
I mean, I'm sure that they're great. They're more talented
But
than I'll ever be.
if you don't think of them as black metal and think of them more as post metal or something.
That's screamo. That's literally like screamo.
If you think of them as screamo, that's pretty good.
In a bad way. In a bad way, it's screamo.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's screamo. But if as far
It
as
was just the exact same thing.
if someone
over and
told
over,
me
the whole song was like da na 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 blah blah
well, that's what post rock and post metal is. It's constant build with the same things. Just build, constantly build it.
Oh,
Yes,
it's very uplifting.
there's only sometimes I could. That's the point. It's supposed to. They wanted it to be
They wanted
uplifting
me to.
black metal.
I hated that. That was supposed to make me feel good. I
Yeah,
hated that feeling of we're gonna make it, get through this together. That was awful. We're not gonna make it. We're all gonna die. Focus on that. Oh my God.
well, that's what we'll do next. We'll end our study of like atmospheric post
But
black
that's
metal.
hipster metal. Yeah, that's a perfect name for it. Hipster metal. It's not metal. It's not metal. I don't know what the fuck that is, but it's not metal.
Because
If you take away the game and you just had a different lead singer, it would have just been do 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 do, and a guy just be like, I feel good, life is all right. Like it wouldn't be a song. You just and then once in a while a drummer giving it to you, like holy shit. Oh my God.
well,
So you guys listening can skip forward through that. Unfortunately, we have to listen to it and review it. Sorry. I almost quit the podcast. I came back though. That song was so bad. I almost walked away, folks. Is it still recording?
yeah, so
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that was Sunbather. The most popular black metal.
And why shouldn't they be?
And honestly, it was
Of course,
them.
Of course, they're the number one black metal.
and it's honestly them who made me think of like Battle and Wolves in the Throne Room, honestly. Just like, oh, okay, yeah, I see where that led to this. God damn.
Of course, they're the number one.
Um, but then again, I like Wolves in the Throne Room much more than this. What do you think? Put it together. What do you think?
Yeah, Wolves of Throne. That doesn't work. The last song is the worst shit I've ever heard. Like in my life, dude. I just go with my gut. I want it to stop and it made me feel horrible. That's all I go with. And just I literally asked how long is this song and when does it stop? And I don't like it. I think I made my point. It was some real fucking suburban white kid shit.
Mhm.
It was like those kids that you see in that YouTube video that fucking don't know how to mosh pit and just throw their fists around. Like that kind of shit. They're just throwing like high kicks, like in their fucking skinny jeans. Oh my God.
uh, so that was our exploration of black metal on the West Coast. What's your overall um Thinking, 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 thinking.
Thinking. It was pretty good and awesome. We found some good shit. A couple things that weren't awesome. But I love black metal. I'm glad we're doing this. These fucking good times.
All right.
And hopefully everyone will get fucked up with us. With this talk story.
Yeah. And you can hate me. That's the point of black metal, right? If you hate my opinions, you can hate me.
Yeah, just mail your letter bombs or whatever.
Yep.
You know? Yeah, it jumped up behind me.
So next week we could do either Hawaiian black metal or Pacific Islands black metal, where I go from Japan to Guam. I have a Guamanian black metal band.
Oh, half a day.
Uh,
We'll go off Quasi Hal.
my
Like,
problem,
listening out there in Guam.
I have come across a problem with that is I've wanted to dig deeper into a single artist in Hawaii, but I can't quite fit that into the schedule of October.
The scheduling conflict, it looks like.
Yes.
What if they got a bonus episode or something?
Well, I'm thinking I'll save that for further episodes.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about Hawaii next one. And
Yeah,
then
we'll do.
then we'll talk about a specific artist in Hawaii for our Halloween one.
Fuck yeah, dude. It'll be fucking sick. So, guys, pull your dicks out and fucking check us out. Girls, whip out whatever you feel, what else?
You don't need to do any of this. It's all totally optional.
Yeah. Don't do it while you're driving. Or maybe.
Well, I hope I let you in on some new bands to listen to.
Yeah, World and me.
Yeah.
Hope you fucking dig this shit.
Yeah. And thanks for listening.
Bro.
Mahalo nui loa and happy Halloween.
Mahalos.